There is only one perfect solution, but there are clues that will try to trick our team.
Hello there everyone, my name is Crazy Caleb and welcome to Numbrix. This is the way the module looks. It will start off with some sort of sequence here and we'll have some numbers placed around the edges at the beginning of the module. So what we need to do here is we need to fill in this 9x9 grid in a series of different ways. So what we need to do here is to solve the module, we need to fill in the grid with consecutive numbers from 1 to 81 so that they follow a horizontal or vertical path. So what we need to do is we need to essentially make sure that we have some sort of way of making all the numbers move to the next one up consecutively in a horizontal or vertical way. To input a number, we're going to first press the square to input, then input the number using your own keyboard. Note that leading zeros are always omitted, and each square can only hold 2 digits. So press the backspace on your key to reset the selected square, or press R on your keyboard to reset the whole grid. And at this point, there's no way to really strike on this mod as far as I'm aware. As long as you don't, I think, input all the numbers. I'm not quite sure, I haven't tested that out for myself. But for the most part, this mod is a very straightforward mod in what you need to do. And in this case, this one's actually a bit of an interesting sequence. So what we need to do is we need to take a look at all the numbers that we have currently on the screen. Some of them are already in consecutive order where they're already going up a little bit, but some of them are not in this case. So we need to make sure that we pay attention for this stuff. So immediately, one of the things that I'm noticing here that we can actually start with is we can do 1, 2, and then we can go to 3 here. 3 is actually required because there's no other direction that we can go to from this 2 to get to 3. We already have 4 placed. We already have 5 placed. Then this therefore means that 6 has to go here. This therefore means that 7 has to go here in order to actually meet up with the 8. Then 9, then the 10 has to go here. Then likely what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be going up and then going back down to the 15 here because we need to get to that next. So it's going to be 11, 12, 13, and 14, and just like that, that actually works. There we go. Then 16, 17, 18, and then taking a look, the next one's actually going to be 35, so we actually need to form a bit of a longer path. So maybe what we can do is sort of do a little bit of a back and forth, then come back to 35 at some point. We need to make sure that we also leave the 68 and 69 open a little bit, so with that being said, probably what I'll end up doing is getting the 69 planned to 74, because that's actually really, really close. So let's do 70, 71, 70, 72, 73, and then back down to 74, and then that's actually the end bit of the sequence here. So what we can do then is we can then therefore go 67, 66, therefore this is force 65, then this is going to be where it comes from next, so 64 maybe, 63, 62, 61, maybe needs to go back a little bit, maybe needs to go back and forth somehow, back it up maybe, so 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, oh, the 57 is actually already there, hold on. Yes, 58, we need to go to the 58. That's what we need to do. So, actually, it might be what I started with first. So, 61, 60, 59. Here we go. Yep. Okay. So, that's that sequence taken care of. And that actually takes care of a large portion of this mod here. So, then this therefore forces 54. We need to next go to 46 if we're going to be counting down like this. Then 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, then 40, then 39, because that then goes up to 38, 37, 36, 35. This is going to be 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, and then finally, to input our last number in 19, and just like that, it'll actually show the path that you actually take in order to get to all the numbers, and just like that is a solved module. It's a little neat module, quite frankly. I like the idea of it. It's a very nice solo to do, and it isn't really that hard at all. It actually really doesn't take that long compared to some other mods, regular Sudoku. But in this case, this mod actually is quite simple to do, and the fact that you can use your keyboard to do it is quite nice. Now, this will not be the nicest thing on Twitch plays. I know that much for a fact. It's not going to be that great. But let's go over one more example and let's see what we can get, because that actually was a very easy one to get, and the previous example that I tested out was also very simple. But for the most part, you kind of just brute force it, but like the brute force 99% of the time will actually work. Like, I don't think it's that hard to do.
There is only one
Okay.
perfect solution.
Let's maybe get to something else. Let's not get that top, the outermost layer all completely covered. Let's see what else we can get, perhaps. Yeah, this'll be a bit interesting. This one actually is going to be quite interesting. Well, let's have a look. Let's see what we can do here. This one actually, I'm not sure how we're going to pull off. I can maybe see 20. No. This needs to be 20. That needs to be 20 guaranteed. This then therefore has to be 22. This therefore has to be 24, 25, 26. And as you can see, you kind of just start somewhere, and you need to find somewhere that works. And for the most part, you can kind of eyeball it and see how it's going to work. So next up, the next point that I can immediately see where we'll be going to is the 33. That actually is a good starting point for us. So let's take a look and let's see what we can do there. So then it's going to go 28, 29, then 30, 31. This will have to be 38 in between because of the fact that the 37 and 39 are, there's a 38 in between them, of course. So from this point forward, we need to know if 32 or 30 will be going either here or here. And looking at immediately what I can do next, I can take a look at this 1, 3. We know for a fact that we need to go to 9 at some point. So what we would probably want to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that's going to cause problems for us. So it is probably going to be more 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There is a problem, though, as you can see, with the 11 not being able to get out. So probably what we need to do... So this therefore makes me think 10 is right there. So then 8, then 7, then 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2. Okay, which likely means that we'll either be going up here to the 47 from the 39, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. That would work, yes. So then therefore that forces 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Then we're caught up to this top little bit here. And at this point, probably it has to be 32 here because of the fact that this isn't going to work with this 32 right here. So therefore 32, 33, we can do 34, 35, 36, 37. 48 is going to be going here, by the way, because that's 2 in between here. This is 72. This is 74. Okay. Then, from this point on, 37, 38, 39, 40. This is guaranteed to be 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. This is therefore forced to be 50, maybe? Because you have to go to the 53, so 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, here we go, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and as you can kind of see where the path is already going to be going, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, and finally, to close this off,
Is an acceptable answer. That's
just like that. So like I said, just a very simple one to do. Overall, you can kind of eyeball it and see where the path is already going. So just basically a very simple module to do. You remember you can reset the module whenever you so please, and as I pointed out, whenever I typoed sometimes, it will not give you a strike. So very simple mod to do, very simple mod to understand, and just like that, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.